Hello everyone, and welcome to GoldenNova's. Hello everyone, and welcome to GoldenNova's First Reacts, where I react first all the things you want to see reacted to first, as long as I'm the first person you come to react to things first. You know, when we got that first wave of Beyond the Brave cards, I thought we would be done for a little bit, but it seems that our benefactors in Konami are feeling a little generous with spoilers, because not only are we going to have some new Joey cards, but also some new Aster Phoenix cards. It's more hero support. Hero support forever. Heroes until Yu-Gi-Oh! Has reached its inevitable heat death. This is cool to see. As with most hero sub-themes, the variance between playable and absolute garbage is wide. There's very few in-between cards, but as the game has progressed, we have been getting more consistently good cards for heroes. So I'm looking forward to seeing some bangers out of our latest wave of D-Hero support. The last big wave that I remember involved one of the most game-changing fusions to grace our game. So are we going to get another wave of that? Let's find out. We're going to start with Destiny Hero Death Dogma. They've got the Whirligig on. So good to see that they've got the Whirligig on. It's a level 8 Dark Warrior, 3400 attack, 2400 defense that cannot be normal summoned or set, and must be special summoned from your hand or graveyard by banishing 3 warrior and or dark monsters from your grave, and you can only special summon copies of this card once per turn. Firstly, if summoned this way, you can activate this effect, inflict 2000 damage to your opponent during the next standby phase, and second, once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect as a quick effect, you can fusion summon a dark or warrior monster from your extra deck by shuffling its materials from your hand, field, and or graveyard into the deck, but not the banishment. Huh. I thought maybe that would be like a thing that it would do, where it's like, oh, I spent all this material to summon myself, but now I'm just going to recoup all of that. Of course, it wouldn't be unreasonable for it to not do that. It just means that it loses a little bit of that utility / like closed circuit resource loop. So for those of you unaware, this is an upgrade for the original Destiny Hero Dogma, which is kind of dog water. That one needs 3 monsters as tribute to special summon it, and it halves our opponent's life points during their next standby phase. This does a flat 2000 damage, which can actually close out the game. And this can be summoned from the graveyard too, so it just kind of sits around and we can randomly just bring it out as a big body in case we need it. And with all the fusion material that we're going to be shunting into the graveyard, that's not terrible. I also like that this is like not really Destiny Hero specific. Warriors and dark monsters are the backbone of the Destiny Heroes, but if there's a fusion deck that utilizes either of these, you might play it in those. Interestingly enough, I wouldn't count it out. So that's pretty cool to see. Good to have that on hand. Next is Destiny Hero Doom Liege, a level 3 Dark Warrior monster with 600 attack and 800 defense. You can only use the first and second effect of this card each once per turn. Firstly, if this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one monster your opponent controls and banish it until the next standby phase. Second, you can send one Destiny Hero monster from your deck to the graveyard to add a Clock Tower Prison or Clock Tower Prison City Dark City from your deck or graveyard to your hand. You cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except dark hero monsters. Okay, here's our lock. So this new field spell better be pretty good. Clock Tower Prison is not good. It's only good in weird formats where there's not a lot of spell and trap removal. If you can live long enough, then you've effectively won the game because you turn off battle damage once it gets enough counters. This one must be a new one because that's not a card that I've seen before. So the original Doom guy had a temporary banish like this one. I think that other effect lasted for 2 turns, but that also locked you out of the battle phase for the turn you used it. This one does not. Also Doom guy was an activated effect. Doom Liege happens when it's summoned. So that's good that we get to maintain some of our removal without shutting down our ability to win the game. That's fine. I think it's a fine card. If you can just summon it randomly over the course of your game plan, you get to temporarily remove a monster, so it's not an issue when you go for a push. It fills your graveyard with Destiny Heroes, and it gets us hopefully a new card. Next, Destiny Hero Dreadnot Servant, a level 3 Dark Warrior monster, 400 attack, 700 defense. You can only use this card's first and second effect each once per turn. Firstly, if you control a Destiny Hero monster or a face-up field spell, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can destroy one card you control, and if you do, add a polymerization from your deck to your hand. Second, if you special summon a level 8 Destiny Hero monster or monsters, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one card your opponent controls and place it on the top of the deck. Okay, so this is Doom Servant, originally Destiny Hero Doom Servant, which ties into the Clock Tower Prison stuff, so I suppose we're keying into that particular weird piece of support that never really panned out. The Clock Tower Prison was like, if you destroyed it when it had 4 counters on it, you would get Dreadmaster, which was like a weird double monster reborn, and it gained the attack of the monsters you summoned, but you could only ever access it, or rather, like, that effect only triggered when it was special summoned by the effect of the field spell, so even if you cheated it out, it was still just a useless body. In concept, if you can pull it off, it's a pretty wild way to fill your board up with high attack monsters, but the enabling just wasn't there. Here, Dreadnot Servant appears to be able to blow up your field spell and get you a polymerization all in one fell swoop, though I'm positive that we are not going to be using the original Clock Tower Prison at all. There's no way that we can introduce enough cards to bring that into a modern context. We'll probably have something else that we can destroy, and having a polymerization searcher ain't too bad. And then it comes with removal. It comes with real Phoenix Wing Windblast-esque removal, which I can't find any fault with. I guess the issue is that it only triggers when you summon a level 8 Destiny Hero monster specifically, but I imagine that all the good ones are level 8 anyway, so I don't think we're missing out on anything. Next up is Destiny Hero Dreadnot, a level 8 Dark Warrior fusion monster with question mark attack and 2800 defense, requiring 2 level 5 or higher Destiny Hero monsters as material. It must be either fusion summoned or special summoned from your extra deck by attributing 1 Destiny Hero Dreadmaster. So, you know, like we were talking about earlier. You can only special summon copies of this card once per turn this way, no matter which method you use. First, if this card is special summoned, you can add 2 Destiny Hero monsters and or cards that mention a Destiny Hero monster's card name from your deck to your hand. So not summoning, but you are getting a lot of advantage with this. And secondly, this card's attack becomes the total original attack of all other Destiny Hero monsters in your field and graveyard. A lot of base Destiny Heroes do not have good attack points, but we have a lot of fusions that can be fusion laddered through that might give this a little bit of a boost. The fact that it has a function for attributing the original Dreadmaster, I'm going to want to look up Dreadmaster and Clock Tower Prison by the time this is over, just for a smidge to make sure I'm up to date on how those cards function so that I'm not talking out of my ass about stuff. But so far, this seems pretty solid. We have a good way to fusion this. In Death Dogma already, when our opponent does something, we can shuffle back some of our material. Or we can just use Polymerization or the other many Destiny Hero cards that we have to make this. So, like imagine using Fusion Destiny on this. You send 2 Destiny Heroes, you special summon this. This pulls from the deck, not your graveyard. So you don't necessarily have to set up your graveyard with anything, which I guess is good, but you can send a bunch of high attack Destiny Heroes. Sick. I mean, like, Dogma and Plasma make this thing huge all by itself. You could make Destiny End Dragoon with those materials, but your mileage on that's going to vary, though I do think that it's probably one of the coolest cards ever print. No, because Destiny End Dragoon... I'm going to stop talking, because if I remember correctly, Destiny End Dragoon is not a Destiny Hero. Oh boy, I'm saying... Right? Destiny End Dragoon. Okay, it's not a Destiny Hero, thank God. Okay, I remember things correctly. I am not a complete bozo, only a slight bozo. Next up, we have Clock Tower Prison City Dark City. A field spell card. You can only use the first and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. Firstly, if this card was activated this turn, you can add a Destiny Hero or a card that mentions a Destiny Hero monster card's name from your deck to your hand. Second, each time you special summon a level 8 or higher Destiny Hero monster or monsters, all warrior monsters you currently control gain 300 attack permanently. Okay. Third, if this card is destroyed, you can special summon a Destiny Hero monster from your deck. This is treated as a special summon with Clock Tower Prison. Oh, okay, so now we can just get Dreadmaster. Wait a good heckin' gosh darn second. So we play this card. We get to search any Destiny Hero, which can be Dreadnot Servant. We have a face-up field spell because we played it, so we can special summon this card from our hand, pop the field spell itself, get a polymerization into our hand, and then trigger our new Dark Cities effect to special summon any Destiny Hero monster from our deck. Holy Toledo. Okay, alright. I'm seeing what combos we're going for here. Okay, let's look at Dreadmaster really quickly. Or let's look at Clock Tower Prison really quickly, just to make sure I'm not misremembering how that card functions. Okay, so once per turn during your opponent's standby phase, place a clock counter on this card. While there are 4 or more clock counters on this card, you don't take any battle damage. If this card with 4 or more clock counters is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, special summon a Destiny Hero Dreadmaster from your hand or deck. Okay, so I got that right. It takes a while to wind up, not a lot of good payoff. But what is Dreadmaster? If this card is special summoned by Clock Tower Prison, oh, notably it does not have any kind of other lockout. For some reason I thought it was one of them there can only be special summoned by kind of effects, but no, anything can summon it. But this has to be summoned by Clock Tower Prison, which of course our new field spell says that it does. You destroy all monsters you control except Destiny Hero monsters, so okay, so we're not board wiping ourselves unless we're splashing stuff in, which increasingly is something that heroes do, so you have to be careful about what elementals / evils / masks you keep on, especially the masks, because these seem like pretty good fodder for making Dark Law, but you know, just do that at the end. Destroy all other monsters you control except Destiny Hero monsters. Also, after that, you can special summon up to 2 Destiny Hero monsters from your graveyard. Oh, so you would want to use Fusion Destiny when making the no, never mind. I'm crossing my Dreadmasters. You would want to use Fusion Destiny to fill your graveyard with good ones so that Dreadmaster can come along later and revive them. Boom. We've connected it. After this card is special summoned for the rest of the turn, Destiny Hero monsters you control cannot be destroyed. Also, you take no battle damage when they battle. Oh, I forgot about that part. The attack and defense of this card are equal to the combined original attack of all other Destiny Hero monsters you control. That's... So I was right. We did not bring Clock Tower Prison specifically into modern parlance, but this is kind of good. Dreadmaster does not have any kind of downside, aside from blowing up any of your non-Destiny Hero monsters, but I think that's just a given. And then you just get like more D heroes, and they have battle and damage protection, and this guy gets swole as hell. This is kind of nutty. I'm kind of digging this. This is a cool way to bring back in the Clock Tower Prison series of cards. You do all of this, you gain access, and then when you summon the Dreadnot off of that, that's a level 8 monster, right? It is. So it's also removable because of the Dreadnot Servant in graveyard. Huh? And wait, the only lock that any of this put us under was Doom Liege, which is easily like... Okay, no, never mind. The lock did not come from the phase out, it came from actually searching the Clock Tower Prison. Clock Tower Prison City, Dark City. So that can be a little rough. But Dark Hero, a lot of the hero cards, it doesn't say Destiny Heroes were locked into, just Dark Heroes. And there are a lot of good Dark Heroes, like we talked about earlier. The Dark Law is like canonically in any hero deck, you're going to run it because there's a ton of Dark Heroes. Vision Heroes are mostly Darks. The Evil Heroes are mostly Darks. The biggest thing that we are missing out on here is Elemental Heroes on this. And even then, like Shadow Mist is still a Dark Hero, so... The Link monsters, I think, oh god, one of them is just like one of the Link monsters for heroes is just like specific Destiny Hero support, the Cross one. And then Dread Decimator, the big Pierce one's also dark. Well, this is pretty good. And then you can randomly send Death Dogma into the mix as just like a, hey, I'm getting ready to ping you for 2,000. And I have some fusion materials on the way for you. This is kind of, Hold up, this is sounding pretty competent. Okay, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I think this is good stuff. Call me a little pleasantly surprised, but once again, Destiny Heroes' pedigree has only continued to rise as we've gotten support, so I shouldn't be as surprised as I am. So let me know what you guys think down below. I'm curious. Am I overhyping this? Are you excited that Dreadmaster and Dreadmaster accessories are going to maybe see play nowadays? I'm still kind of in shock. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Any combos, anything that gets in the way that I haven't considered yet, any of my hero players out there, please let me know. I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. And until the next time Konami drops some juicy spoilers, I'll see all of you next time. Bye-bye. Today's episode is brought to you by Dragon Shield. Get the sleeves as strong as dragon scales and save 5% on your order by using the coupon code GoldenNova at checkout while helping out the channel. It was also brought to you by my lovely patrons, including this month's illustrious Quasar Commanders, Upstairs Media and the Critic of Innocence, Nebula Navigators, 3rd Dynasty, Ada Basilisk, Adam Zajdel, Ancient Wizard, Andrew Newman, Battle Axe, Beastsman, Charlie Mercury, Chibi Gohan, Christopher Fuss, Clockswork, Comrade Eric, Frankie, Great Big Pillock, Groog, Hairbear, Harry the Ominous Benefactor, Iron Zero, Iskander 711, Carp, Marion James E. Picata, Meme King, Muse Clark, Orozco 09096, Panther J, Pat Poos, Rebel King Lucifer, Red Eyes Jackalow, RJ the Jank Monarch, That One Dumbass and the Wizard Moose, Cosmic Crusaders Animasta, Anthorak, a Random Pup, Blitzwolf, Chaz Ghost, Christopher Fuss, again, Cool Trainer Dark, Dr. Entity, R.I.P., Eki Bullock, Eva Padilla, Herbal D, Inblink, J.A. Flair, Julian Marquez, Kale the Dragon, Kryptonian Blurred, Lobomaru 02, Manga Pages, Millennia Asta, Mr. Machina, Natia Lee Alexander, Neon Yaminer, Nicholas Murphy, Not Al Gore, Obsidian, Rhyme Kairos, Rogue Wolf, Seraph SG, Shizuka Nijimura, Simic Toadstool, Sonic 21 Blast, Stepfen Huntsman, The Legendary Raven, The Queen of Time, Tiger X2476, Tristan O'Meara, Zadine, Zaldreka, Yazuz 1, Zephyrath the Rock Thing, and Zentha, as well as all the lovely Starlight Explorers you see on screen now. If you'd like to help me in my journey to cover all of Yu-Gi-Oh's archetypes, get my videos early, be a part of these credits and other awesome perks, it would mean the world to me if you would check out the link to my Patreon in the description or consider joining as a YouTube member.